In this video, we are going to go through the steps of how to create an ad ID code. When you first log in, you will be brought to the dashboard. To create a code, you will navigate to the top menu bar, click Create, and choose Create a new ad ID code. You will first need to select the group for which you would like to create a code. Next, you will select the prefix, and the account will auto-populate. As we learned in the previous video, a code cannot be created until the account has been funded. Next, you will scroll down to the slate. The slate includes mandatory fields marked by a red asterisk, as well as optional fields found on the left-hand side and the bottom of the slate. None of the optional fields are required in order to create an ad ID code. Next, you will click the media type. You can choose between video, audio, display creative, print, out-of-home display, or other. For the purposes of this training, I will be choosing video. You will notice when you choose video that the medium auto-populates to video all. However, if you click Show All Mediums, you will see a detailed list of specific mediums you can choose from. Many of our clients choose to leave video all selected, as this ensures that all of these mediums are encompassed. Next, you will select the definition. You may choose between SD, HD, and 3D. There is no additional cost for choosing multiple definitions. Next, you will see the parent. This will be grayed out as this is associated with the prefix you chose above. The advertiser will also often be grayed out as this is also associated with the prefix you chose above. Next, you will select the brand. Sometimes you will have a drop-down, or you may have the other option to type in your own brand. Similarly with the product, you will either have a drop-down, or you may only have the other option to type in your own product. If this is a product that you will be using again in the future, you can click Request Addition to Ad ID Corporate Hierarchy. This will send the request to our taxonomy team, who will review your request and add the product to our corporate hierarchy. This will make the product available in your dropdown in the future. Next, you will type in the ad title. There is a 128 character max in the ad title field. If your title is longer than 128 characters, you will need to abbreviate in order to fit that criteria. Next, you will choose the length in seconds. You will see that the agency name and role is already filled out as this is associated with the group that you chose above. Next, you will select the language. English, Spanish, and French are found at the top of the list as these are the most commonly used. However, you will see a list with many languages available to choose from. Next, you will select the code record type. Original and derivative are available. Original is if the slate information is the first time this is being used. Derivative can be used if there is a small change to your creative, such as language. You may type in the original parent record for the original code that you have created. Next, you will see the optional fields. Again, the optional fields are not required and will only be viewable by members in your agency that are a part of the group that you are creating a code for. You may type in the job number and type, the copyright, the campaign that this is for, the version, the start and end date, the ad status, and you may include the URL for this campaign. You will also see that you can select to note whether this spot has been closed captioned. This will not close caption your spot, it simply indicates whether the code is for a spot that has been closed captioned. Next, you will see AFD available and audio. You will also see a notes field where you may type in any notes associated with this code. Again, this will only be viewable by members of your agency. Next, you will see the checkbox for Exclude from CEA. You want to ensure that you never click this checkbox, as this makes your code not findable and not searchable. Once you have confirmed that all of the information in the slate is correct, you will click Submit. You will see your code at the top of the screen in this green box. You will also see it in the dashboard with a red asterisk letting you know that this is the most recent code created. Those are the steps for creating an Ad ID code. If you have any further questions, please feel free to email us at cs@ad-id.org.